There are three things you can watch forever: water flowing, fire burning, and Dubai growing at astonishing pace. It is easy to assume it's all about oil, but the UAE's success story is far more compelling. The UAE has achieved something extraordinary by wisely investing oil revenues to diversify its economy, transforming it into one of the most business-friendly environments in the world. Hello, I'm Alexander, one of the founders of Garant Business Consultancy. For more than a decade, we've helped many businesses in the Emirates avoid costly pitfalls and the biggest headaches. Today, I want to share 5 common mistakes people make when starting and running business in the Emirates, and, more importantly, how to avoid them. So, why is the UAE so attractive for business? Let's look at the big picture to understand the reasons. First of all, the UAE's strategic location and world-class infrastructure make it a natural gateway for global trade. Secondly, the government's focus on social and economic stability minimizes political risks, which is a major advantage for business. Finally, the UAE's logistic network is unparalleled. Ports and logistics providers collaborate with major global transport hubs, making the country a dream destination for international trade. On top of that, the UAE offers free economic zones with exceptional benefits, such as 100% foreign ownership and full control over your capital. We'll explore these benefits in more detail later. One of the most appealing aspects is the low tax environment. Corporate tax is set at just 9% and VAT is only 5%. Additionally, there are no taxes on exports or dividends, a considerable advantage not found in most of other countries. Another advantage is the ability to register offshore companies, offering businesses even greater flexibility for international operations. If you require more complex corporate structuring within the UAE, such instruments as trusts, foundations, and SPV are also available. For entrepreneurs, the UAE offers a significant advantage regarding tax residency. Unlike many other countries with a 180-day requirement, you only need to be physically present in the UAE for 90 days a year to maintain your tax residency. When it comes to financial services, the UAE truly stands out. There are no restrictions on SWIFT transfers, card transactions, or IBAN accounts, providing an unmatched level of financial freedom. This flexibility is a game changer for businesses aiming to operate efficiently and globally. In fact, we've supported numerous businesses in relocating to the UAE, particularly those aiming to expand globally. For example, we recently assisted several PropTech companies in establishing their presence in the UAE market, facilitating connections with international investors. Additionally, we've managed countless companies' relocation to Dubai, ensuring a seamless transition for businesses seeking to capitalize on the region's opportunities. Now, let's highlight common mistakes, starting with one of the most critical: choosing the wrong jurisdiction. One of the biggest pitfalls is selecting the wrong jurisdiction for your company. In the UAE, business typically choose between two main options: Mainland or Freezone. Mainland companies offer the flexibility to operate without restrictions both inside and outside the UAE. However, depending on the business activity, a local sponsor owning 51% of the company shares may be required. On another hand, Freezone companies provide 100% foreign ownership, making them appealing to international investors. Typically, their operations are generally limited to the free zone territory or international markets. However, there are specific regulations that allow you to conduct business within the UAE's local market. Choosing the right jurisdiction is critical and should align with your business goals to avoid operational challenges and limitations. Here is the real-world example to demonstrate the importance of choosing the right jurisdiction. One client registered the company in a free zone, intending to conduct retail sales in the local market. Unfortunately, their free zone license didn't permit local trading outside its territory. Another client required a specific business activity for their operations, but it wasn't available in the free zone they have chosen. These situations highlight why it's essential to thoroughly understand your business needs and seek expert advice upfront. Making the wrong choice can lead to costly adjustments later. Additionally, some free zones come with limitations, such as restricted selection of office spaces and high rental costs. So, let's say we've analyzed your needs, identified the ideal jurisdiction, and successfully registered your company. What's next? Mistake number 2. Banking challenges. The UAE is often called the Switzerland of the Middle East for its reliable and secure banking system. However, opening a business bank account here can be a really lengthy and complex process. Why does it take so much time? UAE banks are thorough, conducting detailed risk assessments for every client. So it's not unusual to wait over a month after your company is registered. Another factor to consider is the cultural difference in approach. In the UAE, patience is the key. Opening an account often requires in-person visits to the bank, and it can feel like you are navigating a slower, more measured pace of operations. What might seem like a simple task could take longer than expected. You should mentally prepare yourself for delays and ensure you have expert guidance to help streamline the process as much as possible. Patience and persistence are essential when navigating the banking system in the UAE. To speed up the process of opening a business bank account in the UAE, prior preparation is very important. To avoid this, ensure that your documentation is complete and accurate. And this is the third mistake people usually make. Banks conduct a due diligence process to check the potential client against sanctions list and database of terrorists and extremists of standard AML procedure. If no matches are found, the client receives preliminary approval and can proceed to submit the required documents and application. To avoid unnecessary delays, ensure you have a complete and accurate documents package ready. This typically includes residence visa and Emirates ID, shareholders' professional qualifications, source of income, affiliated company profiles and bank statements, detailed business plan for the UAE company. Additionally, banks may ask for a minimum initial deposit. Our advice: don't rush. Take your time to plan these steps carefully and ensure you have everything in order before submitting your application. A well-prepared application can significantly reduce waiting time and ensure smoother processes. Mistake number 4. Neglecting proper accounting. Accounting is the backbone of any business, yet many entrepreneurs underestimate its importance. Non-compliance with international financial reporting standards, IFRS, or a lack of proper accounting records can have severe consequences. Let's not focus too much on this critical mistake. Hopefully, you won't let things reach that point. But if you do, we're here to help. Let's talk about what happens if your accounting records don't meet IFRS standards. These consequences can vary depending on the factors like the size of your company and degree of non-compliance. Usually, larger organizations face more scrutiny and higher risks of penalties. Minor degree of non-compliance might be manageable, but a significant one can lead to severe legal and financial implications. Ensuring proper accounting isn't just about avoiding fines. It's about building a solid foundation for your business growth and credibility. Don't overlook this critical aspect of your operations. Many jurisdictions require compliance to specific accounting standards, such as IFRS or national GAAP, and failure to comply exposes businesses to significant legal and financial risks, including potential penalties and criminal liability. Inaccurate financial reporting also damages credibility, negatively impacting investors' relations and potentially creating challenges for securing financing. Compliance with IFRS is essential for accessing capital and credit as investors prioritize transparency and accurate financial reporting when making investment decisions. Similarly, obtaining credit becomes more difficult as banks and creditors rely on accurate financial statements to assess creditworthiness. Non-compliance can lower the company's credit rating and make loans more expensive and inaccessible. Mergers and acquisitions may also be affected, as non-compliant financial statements complicate due diligence processes and reduce the company's appeal to the buyers. Audits become more complex and costly when auditors spend additional time verifying data instead of relying on standard reporting. This lack of transparency can lead to a loss of trust from business partners, suppliers, and clients, damaging essential relationships. Finally, improper accounting increases tax risks, leading to errors in tax calculations and potential regulatory audits, fines, and penalties. Ensuring compliance with IFRS and maintaining accurate records is essential not just for legal and financial stability, but also for building trust and securing the long-term success of your business. This mistake leads us to the next critical issue. Mistake number 5. Late tax registration. Failing to register for taxes on time can result in serious consequences in the UAE, including financial sanctions and reputational risks. The specific outcomes depends on the federal tax authority and the type of tax involved, whether VAT or corporate tax. Potential consequences include significant fines, which vary based on the duration of the delay and other factors, as well as penalties or unpaid taxes, which begin occurring from the moment the tax was due. In some cases, late registration can even lead to legal proceedings and lawsuits. Moreover, not having a tax registration number can create contractual issues, making it difficult to sign agreements with clients and partners who require it. This delay can also harm the company's reputation, creating a negative impression among partners, clients, and investors. In extreme cases, tax authorities may impose operational restrictions on the company until full registration is completed. Additionally, a tax number is often required to obtain or renew various business licenses and permits, further complicating business operations. It is crucial to remember that UAE tax legislation is constantly evolving. Staying informed is essential, and consulting with tax specialists of the Federal Tax Authority directly is the best way to ensure compliance. Misinterpreting tax laws can lead to incorrect actions, fines, and additional problems. If you need legal assistance to manage your businesses effectively, feel free to contact us. With more than a decade of experience, we are here to help you navigate these challenges smoothly. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.